WHBF is local for you. Now, here is your digital-only look at Quad Cities news. This is Local 4 News Midday, only on OurQuadCities.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexandria Ikamoni. Thanks for joining us for Local 4 News Midday. Right now, some Quad Cities residents are still without power after strong storms moved through the area last night. This is River Drive and Myrtle Street near the Shell gas station. It was just one of several roads flooded last night during the heavy rain. We came across similar conditions on West 2nd Street near Rockingham Road near the old Kraft plant. And it was scary to see East 15th Street near Iowa Street in Davenport, where a tree limb broke, taking down a power line and causing power outages. Now, the weather left a lot of damage behind in Bettendorf as well. Storms knocked down a tree that split and fell, landing on both cars and blocking Grant Street. Crews were able to clear the road, and the couple says they're waiting to speak with their landlord to deal with the tree and the damage. And these are a few pictures, some of you that you guys sent from last night. You can see in the background a tree snapped and is on a home in Rock Island on 17th Street. This one comes from a viewer in Moline near 50th Street and 34th Avenue. You can see just how dark the sky was before the storm swept through the area. And if you have footage from last night and you want to share those, you can do that on our free Quad Cities app. You can also sign up for breaking news alerts and get notifications on severe weather in the area first from Local 4 News. And also check our website and our app for updates on the power outages. And Dixon police are looking for who's responsible for a burglary at the business there. They say Al and Lita's Pizzeria was robbed over the weekend. They got the call around 12:30 Saturday afternoon. Investigators say it's the second time a business has been burglarized in recent weeks. They're asking anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers, and that number is on your screen. And gas is now a little more expensive when filling up on the Illinois side of the river. The new gas tax starts today, doubling 19 cents to 38 cents a gallon. The lawmakers say the state's transportation system is the 6th largest in the nation, and the funding from this bill will keep it in the best condition. There are a few more big laws that go into effect in Illinois starting today. The age to purchase tobacco, e-cigarettes, or alternate nicotine products increases from 18 to 21. The new texting while driving law goes into effect as well. Using your phone while driving, even holding it, is a result in a moving violation if caught. And right now, Rock Island is warning boaters to avoid Rock River west of Ben Williamson Park. Public Works says the boat barrier markers are not in place because of the high river. That makes it hard for you to see the steel dam and can be extremely dangerous. They add, when the river drops, they'll install those markers. Presidential candidate John Delaney is back on the campaign trail, making a stop in our backyard. The former Maryland representative spoke in Davenport last night. Healthcare is one of the leading parts of his platform. And Delaney is opposed to an approach that many of the front runners are supporting.
A lot of things being peddled is like good slogans, but they'll be disruptive to people's lives. Making private health insurance illegal, making Medicare Advantage illegal. All those things are part of Medicare for All.
And Delaney says Medicare for All will lead to hospital closures and massive job loss. And can we expect more rain today or even for our 4th of July plans? Zane will tell you in your local pinpoint forecast when we come back.
WHBF is local for you. You're watching a special digital newscast on OurQuadCities.com with Alexandria Ikamoni and meteorologist Ash Simpson. This is Local 4 News Midday, available only on OurQuadCities.com.
Good afternoon and welcome to Living Local.
Here's what viewers are saying about Living Local.
I can't tell you how happy I am with your new program, Living Local.
I've told all my friends, and more are tuning in to watch it.
I watch Living Local every day, and I just want to tell you that it's a great program.
We watch it every day, and they do a great job.
Nobody is doing what you're doing around here. You should be proud.
Find out what you're missing. Join Brittany Price and Ash Simpson weekdays at 2 on Living Local. And now, meteorologist Zane Satry with your local pinpoint forecast.
All right, we had a few showers and thunderstorms off to the north and east of the Quad Cities earlier today, then just clouds for much of the area through the morning hours. But if you follow this loop along, we've started to break free to some areas of sunshine as we move closer to the midday hour. Most of the rain is staying well off to our north, where there's this frontal boundary aligned up into parts of Minnesota, back through far northeastern Iowa, southern Wisconsin, then over towards the Chicagoland area. Good news is that's where most of the rain should remain over the next day or so. Right now here in the Quad Cities, moving up into the lower 80s. Heat index starting to move into the 80s as well. Dew points are in the upper 60s. That's in the humid range. Once we get into the 70s, kind of oppressive. We might see a few 70-degree dew points later on today. Temperatures, actual temperatures, will be moving into the upper 80s and lower 90s this afternoon, as long as we can keep just enough sunshine. Should have a decent amount of sun at times through the second half of today. Tonight should be mostly dry. Most of the storms will stay well off to our north along that boundary we just talked about. And then tomorrow, still a little bit of a southwesterly breeze, still pretty warm, hot at times really, and humid. And then better chances of showers and storms more widespread as we get into late tomorrow afternoon and into the evening. Right now, the severe threat isn't super high, but we'll keep an eye on that over the next day or so. Today's forecast should be working our way up to around 90 degrees, pretty hot, isolated storm chances with all that heat and humidity. Tonight we fall back down into the lower 70s, still fairly warm outside through the overnight time frame. Low 90s again tomorrow on Tuesday, 80s once we get through Wednesday and through the rest of the week, but increasing chances of storms as we go through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
So it sounds like we might need to keep that umbrella handy for us. Well, thank you, Zane. And thank you for joining us for Local 4 News Midday. Your local news, weather, and sports are available 24 hours a day right here at ourquadcities.com. And be sure to join us for Local 4 News starting at 4. See you then.
If you see news happen or have a story idea, remember to forward it to 4. You can send your photos, videos, or ideas to us on the Our Quad Cities app or on the Local 4 News Facebook page. See breaking news 24/7 on ourquadcities.com. Have you watched Local 4 News lately?
People in Davenport took cover when they heard gunshots this afternoon. Local 4 News was first on the scene.
First on the scene.
First on the scene. With more local stories than anyone else.
Live in Davenport.
In Rock Island.
In the newsroom, Grace Runkle, Local 4 News.
Breaking news.
We were there when they took the suspected drug dealer down.
It's a Local 4 News exclusive.
And the fastest growing source of online news coverage. On air but online. Isn't it time you made Local 4 News local for you?